guys.
Hi.
This is me after the storm.
Mommy, let me come down. You're squeezing
As you
me.
can see,
You're squeezing
all my
me.
roof caved in. All my roof caved in.
Oh my God.
My nicest room that I have is all caved in, so I'm looking in the sky. So you know what that means? I'm homeless again. What to do?
I know. And here so. There so is okay.
So Beryl came and did me this. And now Melissa came and did me this again.
Your bed.
So you know
Where's
we're
the
gonna have to
pillow?
deck this place. It doesn't
Mommy.
make sense to put back on the zinc.
Mama, where's the pillow?
I don't see it necessary.
There's a pillow, bro.
But
Mommy, a pillow does
thank God we're alive. And
Mommy.
that's the most important thing.
Yeah. Those little crowd by the pillow, so all long time ago was gone. We did that with the pin there, so we have to hold him.
So,
Under the mattress, so we hold on the mattress over our head.
and that was
Not chop off with it.
and that was what time in the day?
Blood clot, that's about after what? After 12 then time then.
12 p.m.
And we did it. Because them a say wait till the eye pass. So see, we didn't ever stop till the eye pass.
Yeah.
And then we blood clot. Then we have to run out to the stand for the birthday.
Yeah.
There's a shelter, no door, no window.
The shelter them fuck up there.
No, we're not there for nobody.
No,
If a man get washed up, go see. And yesterday, a man we find her. Man in a car, dead. Man, house dropped down on them, dead. And God bless who we not find it.
Yeah, so it way worse than one think people.
Welcome to True Jamaica Buzz, news and entertainment with a buzz. Unless you're living under a rock, you would not know that Jamaica was hit by a Category 5 Hurricane Melissa to be specific. Wherein at this point, I am assuming that in excess of 50 to about 100 persons are gone. Some of them never to be found. Relatives looking for them. No communication through Digicel, through Flow. None of the communication networks are working, so therefore that makes the situation even worse. However, the stories that we've seen of mothers, families just holding forts, weathering the storm in this case, we see two mothers from different socio-economic background. However, the story is still the same. The first one, she was hit throughout Hurricane Beryl. Fast forward, Melissa once again. The next one, just Melissa. I don't think that anybody, mother, father, family, any and everybody should ever be so traumatized. And based on what we've seen so far, it seems as if Melissa took the cake, take everything, total destruction. These persons are putting out a very important message out there. Forget about the house, forget about the car. Life is the most important thing because once you have life, you have hope. Once life is gone, all hope is gone. People, Jamaica is in a very bad situation. And I don't think that most persons, including myself, have really seen how bad it is about to get. Jamaica is pretty much screwed. Don't lose hope, however, point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news based on the edited, speeded up version of a video that I just showed you, which is in White House. White House is in Westmoreland. Now, people, I know you've seen those videos on social media, YouTube to be specific, where you see plush houses in the rural area, as in White House in Westmoreland, like I said, in which persons have multi-million dollars. Not speaking about Jamaican, talking about United States dollars, the greenback. People's vacation home, places that they rent on Airbnb, or places that people with money, whether them live at Kingston, them just have a next little pad, well, not little, mansion, overlooking the ocean, in a some very expensive real estate. I am speaking about California. May I talk about Rodeo Drive, Jamaica style. And you say to yourself, boy, them places look nice. I wish, being the operative word, that I had one of those places. Not to bad mind the people, but me just say, I wish I could experience what life is like living in those places, if it's even for a day or two. Vacation, you save up a couple $1,000 and you go there and you spend it. Most persons are going to be thinking when they're investing, buying these places, that this is their dream place, dream vacation place, a way to make buku cash on Airbnb or one of those other apps. They're never going to think that the sea would ever come in on them, because based on when they were sold this place, based on normal life, things like this don't happen. However, Melissa was nothing normal. Melissa was nothing nice. So even if you was living in a Rocky Point, Black River, or Westmoreland, as in this place, it seems as if the disaster, the destruction, does not have any sorts of socio-economic prejudice. It means that any and everybody can get it. And people, such is the case. Not going to say that I am more sympathetic for these people, but pretty much every and anybody in a Jamaica was doomed by destruction of Melissa. And this is yet a next perfect example. Point blank and period.
From the aerial tour that I have conducted, which gives a very good overview, it is clear that Falmouth has been significantly damaged by the passage of the hurricane. Falmouth was already a low-lying town. I think you are just at or below sea level. So I've seen where there has been flooding. I've seen many roofs dislodged and some structures flattened. But I'm going to now do a tour on the ground to see what your electricity grid damage is like and whether or not telecommunications can be restored quickly. But the issues that have been raised by your Member of Parliament and by the other officials here would focus primarily on the hospital. And so I want to first of all thank all of you who would have given your time and your effort, even at your own peril, to ensure that your patients are safe and that the public is still served, even with the minimal level of health care. It means a lot to me as your Prime Minister, and on behalf of the people of Jamaica, I want to say thanks to you. You have stood up and given that service even in the eye of the disaster.
Guys, more on the see this. I road when I look upon it, say, and Hurricane Melissa destroyed the road there. When me tell you, say destroy, nothing no left. Jesus Christ, you know, come with me, me carry go up there. You see, whole lot. The house over there, so I want to look upon. It full of water, the water dry up. But me want to show you up there, so up a road. Jesus Christ. Me general, I know nothing normal, this me G. Eh? This is normal. I know nothing normal, mind a drop me G. Boy guys, a pea mud. There now I go on. There. Guys. I lie here there. Guys. Me I go show now what I go on. Me tell you, look here. I rode this, you know. And everything where you see run out of the road there, so come pack up, come pile up right here, so. Me I go show now what I go on, guys. You know, come with me. Man, me never seen nothing like this yet. Me never. Yo, yeah man. Guys, me never seen nothing like this yet from the day me born. Everything where you see, so you wash come pile up right there, so you look. The whole of you so block off. No car can't pass this up. Wanna take a look? My God. Man. Family. My God. Guys. This. I know nothing normal. Listen me, man. Jesus Christ, guys. No, sir. Man, I never seen nothing like this yet. Never in my life. Brother, I water good on go dig out the whole of this, you know? Guys. My God. Brother. No, sir. No, sir. Jesus Christ, guys, this ain't my community, you know. I know nothing normal. And guys, I wanna stick around for the next video then when I go show you, because trust me, we don't have some scene for go see. It's not pretty, and me and my general them up on the road. And we are taking what go on, but trust me, when you hear me tell you. This. Yes, brother. And he move, see there? Jesus Christ. It's not pretty, see there? See me show you what go on there. Jesus, guys. Brother, this is a scene and a half, man. And guys, when you don't see nothing yet, I want to stick around for the next video. Because trust me, I have some scene for sure, you see. Jano. This is a history, man. This is a history, man. Brother Greg, I want you to tell me if you ever experienced nothing like this before. Man, look on the road, man. Eh? Brother, I'm there in my house last night and me a fret much as me other decade.
Yeah, man. The next one I'm out of a hurricane.
Hear that?
Storm, a baby storm.
Jesus Christ, Jano.
This is a video based on a place, looks like a uppity neighborhood. Well, we can see that it is a uppity neighborhood based on the mansions. We are speaking about prices in excess of about $1 million US dollar. That is about 160 million Jamaican dollar. Way above that, but I just give you a kind of idea. So we saw the road and we've seen a whole bunch of destruction. So we're not surprised based on the amount of videos that are circulating. But these videos are usually, or those videos are usually videos in the flat or on the flat below sea level. Wherein we know say the sea gusts or the wind gusts and the wave, the tides were very high. So we were not surprised based on the severity of the storm. Category 5. However, when we see a video that seems as if it is on the hill, I am assuming that it is close to sea, so therefore the sea, based on the tide, height of the tide, would have come in. However, when we see the force of the water, the force of the wind, cause the roads to be like this, in a condition like this, look like some sorts of crater upon the moon, look like some sorts of bomb drop and blow up everything. It is hard for us to fathom that something, the force of nature, knowing that it is good or it is high, can do such destruction, even if you're up on the flat, even if you're up on the hill. I think that this is a warning to a lot of persons whether you are investing, if you invest somewhere in a Jamaica or wherever else that is in the category or in the way of the storm. Be very careful, be mindful. Think about every possibility. And I think that when persons were buying or investing in these homes, they did not thought that this was possible. But like them say, always expect the unexpected. One thing for sure, two things for certain, is that they will have to now recategorize these storms because Melissa compared to other storms that persons have witnessed two different kettle of fish, point blank and period.
Never seen nothing like this in all my life. I'm here 44.
2 drivers are still missing. While the search continues, a mystery remains unsolved. The nearby house of 70-year-old Ronald McLeod, aka Yellow, is still standing.
When me look and see water come up on the bed, and me have it stand up on the bed, me say, oh my God, what me I go do? For me can't swim. Water, and if I just drift the water away.
So the next thing that is popping in the news, based off the video that I just showed you, of a 70-plus-year-old elder known as Yellow that actually survived, was living in the flats, on the flats, in a shack. However, the storm waters came in, destroy, move everything, including concrete structure, including some big old rig, 18-wheeler trailer. However, Yellow's liquor shack just stood right there. Like you hear Yellow describe is that the storm water just drift away from him. Apart from being flooded, the shack is still there. Did not move, did not get damaged. Rooftop, window, door, everything still intact. So we have to wonder and we have to ask ourselves the question seriously. All of these places that you see in some unusual places that got totally destroyed, meaning those mansions in a White House, meaning the roads that seems almost impossible, that are now impassable. How is it that this shack actually survived, did not get totally demolished? But these places that are supposed to be in a safe zone that were built on concrete, steadfast, firm structures, remove everything damaged. But Yellow is still alive. Yellow's shack is still standing. Is this a message or is it just coincidental? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, based off the video that I just showed you. Based on the caption in that video, it is said that man swept away by Melissa floodwater was rescued by the JDF. See the JDF chopper. See the JDF officers right there on the rescue mission. Now people, like I said, earlier in the video I showed you some roads that were destroyed. In some uppity neighborhood, I showed you a mansion that was totally demolished in a White House that is in Westmoreland. Then I showed you the story of Yellow, whose little shack was saved, still intact, while everything around him, including concrete structure, including some big rigs, were washed away, gone over a boneyard. So now I am showing you a next individual that was rescued by the JDF, said to have been washed away from wherever, end up in some rubbles between some boulders. And he saw the JDF chop up, went for him where he was marooned. He survived. Dehydrated, kind of hungry, kind of out of it, however, still alive, still get a second chance in life. So people, the question, and I am not a conspiracy theorist, the question that I have to ask is this: are these coincidental Or is this a sign that is coming from the man up above? That Jamaica probably need to change its folly ways, all of the corruption, all of the evil. Are these persons that lose their places, are they corrupted people? Or is it just showing that no matter your socio-economic status, no matter where you live, no matter where you're on some sorts of high horse, you can be taken out totally, and the man that is living in a shack can be saved, meaning literally, point blank and period.